Some call him crazy, others call him mad. His games are sick, slick, and stylish like no others. His name is Goichi Suda, Suda 51, and this is his opus. Prepare yourself. Killer is dead. It's supposed to be an action game, right? The story of a katana-wielding cyborg executioner who looks like he just stepped out of 100 Japanese mangas, thrown from level to level in order to cut down bad guys, chop up bosses, and smash vases for pickups. But as always with Suda 51, it's not as simple as that, not so easy to pin down or understand. The cyborg in question is Mondo Zappa, a man inspired by the likes of James Bond and named after a type of Italian exploitation film. He is an employee of the Brian Execution Firm, an organization that's supposed to kill people for money, but tends to forget that last part more often than not. Through his work, Mondo doesn't just travel the globe, he goes above it and beyond it, all the way to the surface of the moon and into the depths of a woman's psyche. A surreal journey that more resembles a David Lynch film or a Salvador Dali painting than your typical hack and slasher.
But something smells fishy.
Unfortunately, beneath this amazing surface, that's exactly what Killer is Dead is. Building on the mechanics found in 2007's No More Heroes, combat is a series of agile dodges and sharp sword swings, performed at pace and enhanced with a frequent feed of new abilities. Between fights, you'll dart around levels, enjoying the standout visuals and hoping that something new and cool is waiting around the corner. Visceral and involving, swordplay is worth taking time to master, even if it can't match the depth of games like Metal Gear Rising. And it wouldn't be a Suda 51 game without at least one or two nods to professional wrestling.
The boss isn't here. He's waiting at the table. He'd like to have a few words with you.
Is that so? Oh, I'm glad. Good luck, kid. One day, you may have to walk this path too.
Thematically, it's sometimes hard to pull apart the things Suda 51 is celebrating and the things he's poking fun at. The game's treatment of women stands out especially. Superficially sexist in the extreme, we can't say for sure if it's supposed to be ironic, an insight into Mondo's predatory character, or just an adolescent fantasy you can interact with. Most obvious in the bonus round-like gigolo mode, where you check out a girl's body on the sly to rack up points, but persistent throughout the game, this misogynistic attitude made us uncomfortable, but at the same time, it is in keeping with the overall tone.
Give us a call if things get out of hand. We'll send backup right away.
Thanks. The job? Killer is dead.
This is, after all, a world intended as a tribute to 60s cinema and comics, a glorification of sex and violence in a very particular, very personal way. Suda 51 is not shy about what he knows or what he likes, even when it's inappropriate, even when it doesn't make a lick of sense. That shouldn't excuse these sorts of attitudes in games, but we'd rather have to deal with them in more artistically justified, intelligent contexts such as this, rather than yet another franchise installment.
I will take away all of your pain. I'll set you free.
Touching on just about every symbol, concept, and idea that's ever informed his work, Killer is Dead is the ultimate Suda 51 game. It looks like Killer 7, it plays like No More Heroes, it flaunts itself like Shadows of the Damned, and yet, it's still completely original. The end result might not be your sort of thing, but you can't deny it's one of the most personal, expressive games ever made. Sex and spandex, love and kill. Killer is dead.